Hi, I'm Anton.
Hi, I'm Grace.
Hello, I'm Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Haya.
Hi, I'm RJ.
And we're
MOHSG
56, Servant Leaders in Action.
So welcome guys. Welcome to another edition of JCI Davao Handuraw. So we've very scripted though. But I'm very happy to see you guys after I think the last time we saw each other was the
Last week.
A week ago.
culmination
On stage.
on stage. So were you nervous ba at the time? What were the feelings ba? I would like to know like the different emotions that you were feeling at that time. Siguro mga when you were announced, your names were announced as the top 10. So yeah, let's start with Sheldon.
For me, I've never expected to win. So everything was just all about me representing my school.
Mm-hmm.
However, when the top 10 was announced, I was really shocked to see my name sa pinakalas pa talaga. So there, I knew that it was really such a very unexpected event. So I just really made sure na everything was just prepared. I just wanted to make the most out of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, luckily, I'm one of the front runners and front runner up, and everything just falls down on me being able to give a placement or pride to my school in the last years ng sa aking trauma journey.
By the way, this is very casual lang as I told Mary Grace kanina. This is a conversation. So if you guys want to ask me questions, feel free. If you want to speak in Tagalog, Bisaya, it's okay. May problema. Kasi magkatawa pa tangari, okay ra. Mas authentic, mas better.
Yes.
The way siguro kung ask him, welcome, kumusta? So, same ba? Same mo? It wasn't the same feeling ba, I assume?
It wasn't the same feeling. It's because I really didn't feel anything that time. It was just blank. Everything was blank.
Blank.
Yeah, I wasn't nervous. I was just waiting for my name to be called. And if it wasn't called, stagnant lang ako face. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got called. So I think na-uplift ako mood gamay. And then back to for the next round, the impromptu speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
How about you, Jay?
I think unfortunately I wasn't part of top 10. But having to experience MOHSG all over, it became an avenue for me to realize now it is not about the competition. It is not about who's on top. The entire time, I really contemplated on it. And when the culmination, yung day of culmination, I was just grateful to be there and like having to meet my fellow MOHSGs again for like after a week or so. So yeah, I wasn't in my mind. It isn't a competition anymore. It is just a family for me already. So,
That's good. No? Mary Grace. So I think because we had an interview kanina, talking about the same topic, MOHSG. So was it the same feeling ba? Was it more of like a monkey off my back after I heard my name, or was it more like, oh my God, it's gonna be another part of the competition?
Well, as a person kind of experienced in competition, sir, there's always going to be that anxiety that you have. There's this fine line of being confident with yourself and being still anxious of how you're gonna perform. So this contest was something different because coming into it, you know that each and every person is deserving to get that award. So it's more of just doing your best and being nervous whether or not you're gonna do your best. So
perfect. By the way, I forgot to say congratulations to the four of you. First, yung kamo pa ang gi-choose pag sa inyong school out of the many students in your school, and to be nominees for MOHSG. Actually, for me, for the past few years in my life sa JCI, we always call those nominees, kung kamo man nominee mo, even if you don't win the grand winner na award, you're still considered the MOHSG.
Yes.
Diba? I was MOHSG 55, MOHSG 56. Diba? That's how we call people. MOHSG 55, I heard that. si Arman.
Ano pag yung MOHSG 55?
Si Arman
So, I'm gonna throw a question now. So, give me your opinion or your tawag nito, how you define this phrase or this name or this word, and it can be a conversation. So, what is your perspective on the word servant leader? Because leadership, I think the traditional leadership that we know and we understand, as we talked about kanina, Mary Grace, is more of like, I'm the best in my school, I'm the best in this and best in that, I'm gonna do everything. That's why I'm the leader. That's why I should be called the leader. What is your perspective on that? Anyone can throw the answer. Sige. Ting, 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 ting.
For me, servant leadership is a type of leadership that this organization wants to uphold. So for me, my definition of servant leadership is when you are the one taking charge, but you're also acknowledging the efforts of your members. You do not show that you're the one on top, you're the one who's superior. However, you are just the one who is maintaining balance. While also giving each and every member the same volume on their voices. So for me, that's servant leadership. It's the equality and the balance at the same time.
Okay.
As for me, I believe the usual leadership that we know of is that there is really a hierarchy and that the leader is always untouchable. But when we say servant leadership, we are giving the chance to give opportunities to the people you work with. It's like putting their interests first before your own. And I think that's what I've been doing in my school because I am the student council president and I believe it has been my greatest mission to help my members really grow. I want to empower them and I'm proud to say that I've successfully done that with our continuous activities and the like. And I believe this year's MOHSG 56 theme really fits me because I've always defined myself as a servant leader.
Yes. For me, my take for servant leadership is that adding to their statement, servant leadership needs like a leader. As a leader, you should always listen, being able to listen, because as a leader, you don't only speak to yourself. You're also serving for others, which is serving as their voice. So for you to be able to serve as their voice, you should also listen to them. And that is my essence of servant leadership, that we should always listen to the people that we are leading and having their thoughts so that we can create solutions over problems na gina-face natin as the society that we are. That one.
How about you, Grace? You want to add something?
For me, sir, I'm just gonna keep it really short because they said a lot already.
Yes.
Okay.
Simply put, servant leadership is doing every action that you have, every action that you take, everything that you do for yourself is also in service of others. So,
Perfect.
whether you better yourself, whether you want to do a new thing, it's always not just for your own benefit, but also for the benefit of others.
Okay. Very nice answers na, everyone. Now, let's step away from MOHSG. Tapos na eh. Diba? Relax ulit. So, because you were bombarded with all those competitions na, like the project proposal, diba? Even the impromptu speech, or even the introduction video. Tapos na yan eh. Diba?
Yes.
Relax. Diba? Your graduates na. Tama? Naka-graduation na ba lahat?
Most pa, sir. Wala pa yung G. So,
Most pa.
Nasa most po kami.
Most.
Nasa G na kami.
Most G na.
Most G na.
Okay.
Graduate. Most
Yeah.
outstanding high school graduating.
Graduating. Most G yapon.
Most G yapon.
Okay. So, gusto ko makadungog. Like, I just wanna hear sa yung mga plans ba after this. I heard kaganiya when we were having a conversation, man good, na di sa ta magpahuay rin, mag-negosyo ta. Let's do something like food business. Which is good, no? For young as you are, you're already thinking of things na productive to do in your summer. Rather than just hang out, party, and diba? Party gapon, but and have fun with friends, but something to do na you can earn and add sa mong experience. So, unsa dito ako nadunggan ka ganiya? Like, we were in the car.
Actually, that was just a spur.
Spur of the moment.
Party hard, work harder.
Tama.
Okay, actually, kami tatlo, like, kami yung closest. Talaga.
That's why I bet.
And then, we're very happy that through MOHSG, we found our people gani.
Yeah.
And then like, kaya gani hindi kami magpayag dahil hindi kami magkasama tatlo nag-interview.
Sino pa i-invite mo, Grace? Pwede siguro si Hi. Nag-suggest na si ano. Sige, I'm like, I found the missing link. Sige, chat kasi Sheldon.
Perfect. So, yung spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Sheldon's awfully quiet ang naka-idea. What was it about? Like, unsa man ang idea?
Sir, lately, Manggod sir, very productive ako lately. And promise. And like, each time...
Why are they laughing? Sige, continue.
Because sir, and then each time, there's that blank moment na wala akong ginagawa.
Yeah.
And I tend to think na, parang may kulang eh. Parang I need to do something to, make my time worth it. So, that's when I found na parang it's also the right time pala for me to practice or like to exercise my skills when it comes to negotiating sa mga business and all.
Is that what you want to do in the future? Like,
Opo,
hopefully? Like, being in business, having conversations with investors?
Opo, sir.
Ask him what business, sir.
What business? Why are you guys laughing? Sige, I'm really curious now. Sige, I wanna hear. Sige.
Sabi ko, sir, business lang. Wala akong give ng example.
Specific enterprise.
Oh, okay.
And then she said baking eh. Hindi mo marunong mag-bake eh.
You can learn, di ba? Like,
Sabi
do you
ko,
know how to bake?
Yeah, my mom's a chef.
That's why I said, taste tester na lang ako.
Oh, the best job.
Sir, like, you bring out restaurants, you just bring out a little notebook and they'll assume na taste tester ka na and you have the best quality na food.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, you
that.
can work as a team. You guys can work as a team. Like, if you can bake, man, diba, you provide it, and then he'll be like, I don't think people will buy this. Or people buy it. No, I'm not. No, like, they might find it. Like, huh? Do you buy? No. What I'm trying to say is, like, he can be. Do you like food?
Yeah.
Or I love food. Look at me. Diba? So I know na there are certain types of food that might be more appealing to the people na, diba? Like, if you want to sell na something na marag common na kayo, diba? Like people can buy that anywhere.
Yeah.
But if Sheldon can provide like something, what if we do this? What if we do that? Even though he does not have the skill, and are you willing to learn the skill?
Sure.
Oh, sure, no.
Actually, I thought it was a joke earlier because this person is very impulsive. When we are together, he wants to do 10 things in a span of 5 hours. We have to go to this, to that. Grabe, Jude.
Yeah.
So like,
I love these guys.
we thought it was a joke earlier, but
Okay.
he seems very serious about it, so we're going to take it into consideration.
Yeah.
For now.
For now.
No, I think it's unfair.
Why is it unfair?
As most outstanding high school graduating,
Thing.
I think we still have our priorities.
Responsibilities.
So I think after graduating, maybe.
That is
No,
still,
hopefully. Yeah.
Is it the same thing for you? What do you want to do before college? Like, maybe you want to join their enterprise
Yeah.
na wala pa yung plan.
Be our spokesperson.
No, maybe, diba? Because in a business, not everybody has to do the same thing.
Yes.
Diba? Ikaw, Mary Grace.
And so, it's all in my hands here. I'm still cooking. Sa break.
We're cooking.
So,
Involves cooking.
cooking means, as a term sa amin.
Yeah. Cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah, I understand. But you have a lot of ideas na.
Yes,
on
sir.
what
I'm
you
just
wanna do.
taking this, summer to focus on myself, work on myself, and like have that rest.
That's good. That's
And
good.
then go wham
Pagbalik na.
balik na. Yeah.
Because that's what I wanted to say, but like, I think that's what I mentioned earlier. That's good that you guys want to have a business, want to do all these things. Some people also want to choose not to take the time to rest. And that's not a bad thing. Because you're bombarded na naman when you enter school. Diba? And I think you get that, Mary Grace, diba? Like, maybe she wants to take a rest. I think si Arman, our most... Di, mukha na siya most G 39? Is it? Joke lang, Arman. Because I can relate to that. Like, my parents, I told them, like, Ma, I wanna go to school, I wanna go to summer school. There's summer classes, and no. Mahuway na pagpuyo, patug, or party. But just have fun. Because then I realized, after college, like, oh my God, like, I really miss that, no? Because I won't have the same opportunities and time. But, and I can't complain. It worked out for me. And maybe it can work out for you what you're planning to do.
We think as a sir na our time together, that's like our rest time.
Yeah.
So no matter what we do, as long as we're together, honestly, it's really fun for us.
When we're
Tapos
together. Oh, you're going to Japan,
Yes.
diba?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Konbanwa.
Konbanwa.
Hey!
From our Philippine Hikijinkai.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Ate.
Mindanao
Mindanao
Kokusai Daigaku. What does that mean?
Mindanao.
Mindanao.
Kokusai is international.
International.
And Daigaku means
School.
no. College.
College.
Yes.
Sorry. Hindi just school, college.
Yes.
So you mentioned do business. Maybe you guys want to join I like what I did. Like I joined I tried being into helping a secretary sa law firm, to enhance my skills. I also was shadowing like mga business people, trying to older than I was at that time. So maybe you could do that. That could help you if you're into that.
Mm-hmm.
Like what Sheldon said, I want to be in business. That's good that you want to meet people older than you na experience. Diba? So aside from the things that you want to do in college, what are your I know you guys are one of the smartest in Davao. I can honestly say that. Smartest in your school, smartest in Davao. That's why you're the most outstanding high school graduates. Diba? Graduating din. Diba? But aside from the academic part of your lives, what do you like to do in your tawag nito free time?
Something that I really like to do in my free time and something that I really want to do every time I feel sad is volunteering. Kasi nothing can go wrong good when you help others. It's like the best gift that you can give to yourself when you see others smile because of what you're doing. And I think that's enough satisfaction for me to see them smile na what I'm doing is helping them, and I easily forget my problems for that moment.
That's good.
Hobby.
Hey, what was the last outreach ba tawagan na? What was the last project that you did with the community?
That was Project Uplift. Project Uplift is our school-to-school program in LPU Davao. It's actually spearheaded by me. That project is about giving this knowledge to children in different public schools. For example, mental health awareness, drug awareness, STDs, and the like. So it's happy to see them learn about these things as young as they are. And it's fulfilling because I'm making something out of this, out of this entire situation. So I'm really happy about that.
That's good. But how about yourself, Hyacinth? I'm sticking with Hyacinth po na. To continue, you're doing something for others. How about for yourself?
Probably the things that I do for myself. I haven't really done anything so far, but siguro joining MOHSG, everything that I'm doing actually na academics based, I feel like I'm doing that for myself.
You're doing that for yourself.
I have this thing, I really do not get validation from other people, even though they comfort me na, okay lang yan, MOHSG ka man or hindi. No, I only get that validation from myself. So no one can ever dictate me. So I believe that everything that I'm doing it to the best of my ability. Because at the end of the day, it's for me.
Okay lang yan.
Si RG uminok eh.
Very supportive. But do you like to sing? But who likes to sing here? Ba? Ikaw, RJ, like, do you like? I saw him dancing. Was that you
He is a
dancing?
dancer, sir.
You're a dancer? Hip
Yes.
hop? Like you were locking and stuff.
Actually, back in elementary, I am a very bad dancer.
Okay.
That time,
Backstory,
like, there was time, like, grade 6 ako. I actually, like, tried to join them because, like, we have this program where we will be dancing on Valentine's Day. And I felt so ostracized that time.
Why?
Ostracized.
Spell ostracized.
OW?
So you were ostracized? Oh, why? Why were you ostracized? Did you feel like you were ostracized?
In my in my feeling, because like that time, like they were like mocking me with my like steppings and everything because my body coordination is very bad that time.
Sige, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that again became like my very inspiration to strive harder and be good in dancing. And when I moved for high school, my high school, that was the time na they introduced K-pop to me. And that thing became like the practice material for me to really enhance my dancing ability.
So you're a K-pop fan. You're what's your stan battalion? Group. Yeah, what's your favorite group? And inspired you to dance?
Actually, the very first girl group that I listened to was Red Velvet.
Ooh, very great singers then.
Yes.
Yeah. Si Pierre is a fan.
Yeah.
Red Velvet, Twice, yan. Blink din siya.
Yes.
He's a Blink.
Yeah, those are my top 3 groups then.
So they like watching them perform sa videos nila help you find your steppings, you know?
Yeah, back in grade 7, they like dance like sa song and they play it like inside the classroom. So like it like it's so inviting na even though I don't dance because like back in elementary like like I was disappointed. Tapos when they were dancing like it's so inviting na I also dance na lang. So that was like the time na parang nag-kickstart talaga into my dancing story.
So but they welcomed you.
Yes.
Unlike sa elementary na uso man na, diba? Like,
yeah.
and that's good because you had the support of the people, no? So you're a dance. Do you join like a group dance groups?
Actually, we do have like MAPE recital or Festival of Talents in my school where we get to fully showcase our talents and everything. And back in that time, like I did 3 performance in one. So first one was like theater where like we were dancing and singing Greatest Showman. Tapos after like we dance, and right after dancing, like the next performance was my school's choir. So I'm the one who's gonna lead the choir. So I also sang that time. So like it was
Next idol, sir. Next idol.
I request ako, like, can you do a wave for us, like, going here?
Okay, go.
Wait.
Sige. I'm cherry. Sige.
Let's do a wave.
You know how to do a wave? Like,
Yeah, let's do a wave. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay.
Yeah, but ikaw, Sheldon, like, do you do something? Like, do you do other things like outside school, outside the academics na ginagawa mo? Like, do you sing, you dance, like?
For me talaga, sir, I actually focus talaga on myself talaga. So more on I have more time mag-play ng video games.
Oh, okay.
Kaysa sa mag-study.
Like what video games?
Valorant.
Valo player. A game that I totally suck at. Okay.
Ayun lang, mga other games. Kasi, for me, man good, sir, it's a type of, like, reward. So, after, let's say, hours of volunteering, I tend to reward myself with, siguro, playing Valorant for like 3 or 4 hours. Because it's very kumbaga motivational. Kasi I've used it as a mechanism in which sige, I'll do this, I really want to do this. Kasi then I will feel more contented, and also I feel like I need to play kasi I want to reward myself for that. So siguro yun yung aking sir.
That's good. So more on rewarding thyself.
Thyself.
Ikaw, Grace, like what's like? I know you're the math kid, math way. I heard you were into theater.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't know that. Like, you didn't. So do you sing?
Yeah, kind of. So I'm in church once. I haven't like broken that shell, and I suck. I get scared and like.
Nobody sucks in singing. I want to tell you guys, like, everybody can sing. And there's just others na. No, everyone can sing. It's just like
everyone can, but should. Question mark.
Should they? Should they sing?
They can.
Yeah. So you're like you. But if you could, you'd like to sing. Like, do you like doing that?
Yes, sir. Like, I'm more like, I'd say kind of nerdy, but like I'd like to learn new things. So like whether or not I like to do it, dun ko pa malaman. Like Rubik's Cube, I was like, I got tired of it like 10 minutes. Di ko magets yung mga pattern. I'm like, I have puzzles. I like doing puzzles. So like sa bahay, like may mga wooden things ako na parang I also like to work on myself. So yeah.
Everybody, like all of you answering is like, I wanna do help myself.
I mean, yeah, sure. Like. Sir, funny story. I only got into weightlifting, sir, because I like this anime character.
Who? Si ano?
Maki
si Maki.
Maki is an sir. And, like,
Maki
during the pandemic, I'm the most like, if you call it, say PE, I'm like, I'm asthmatic.
Okay.
But then, during the pandemic, I'm like, oh, I like Maki. She's strong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but yeah, sir. I like learning new things.
That's outside your comfort zone, you know. So thank you, everyone. So, I wanted to ask that because to show then there's as I think I'm just gonna quote what Hyacinth said. Like, we're holistic. No, like, we should be in every aspect of life, of being a leader, diba? Which is true. Like, it's not just academics, studies, ganun. You're human beings, eh. You have to do something that relaxes you. Because when you get to my age na naman. When you get to 20, to a certain age, like I'm 28. And then, we tend to forget that we have to enjoy them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's with other people, sometimes it's with yourself. You know? Most of the time, it's with yourself. Diba? So, ako naman, I'm in a band, diba? So I like playing music, and then and kayo, when you get to, like, it doesn't mean that it's just music. It can be other things. You can explore, diba? So to avoid burnout, try to find things that will get that out of your brain muna. Set it aside, and then do things that you love or wanted to try to do. So thank you for your answers, no? I'm learning new things about you guys, no? A lot of new things. So going back to the MOHSG lang, like maybe to
thank you.
Like to wrap things up, no? I think but if you want to add more things, okay lang then. Like, I just want to hear if you were given a chance to speak in front of all all of your peers or all of the youth in Mindanao, so let's say Mindanao, as a MOHSG representative or a nominee, what would you tell them? In any type of subject, what, like, as a MOHSG, I'm not gonna limit it to like, it should be about leadership, it should be like this. No, just what do you want to tell them? Share to them. Because being a leader means being a model, diba? So I'll throw that question to you guys. Anyone can just answer.
For me, in my agenda as a leader, I always look at the people around me as a potential. And I want to inspire them na to see limitations as an opportunity for innovation. Because I do believe that limitation isn't the end. It is just an opportunity, an avenue for someone to improve, to grow, and to be a person, the best version of themselves. And that is my agenda, to inspire kids that limitation isn't the end. It is, again, an avenue for improvement.
Okay, anyone can answer. Okay, sige, anyone can answer. Sheldon, ikaw. I think I want to hear from...
maybe for me po, sir, I'll put this more sa aspect of, let's say, happiness or like, let's say, social
Okay.
media. So
good.
for me, there's nothing wrong to have interests that people tend to observe as a hindrance academics. You can play a lot of video games, you know, you can stay up all night playing games, and at the same time, if you just wanted to, you can still achieve things. You know? And also, I feel like the children, they're really prone when it comes to influence. So I always tell children whenever I see them that whenever you feel like people pressure you, you know, stop doing this, you need to invest your time doing this, kasi you know yourself, you know what you need, and you should always listen sa intuition mo. So for me lang, whenever people tend to say na, hey, you need to stop playing games, you need to stop going out with your barkadas, you need to stop, you know, social drinking. No, because these things, mga good sir, in my own perspective, these are things that makes me motivated. Kasi as what have I said na, it is a type of reward. So for me, whenever you feel like it is one of the things that makes you feel driven to do things in your everyday lives, why not? Why you should stop, diba? So always listen to your own intuition and stop listening to other people, and always listen and be able to navigate what's constructive and what's not. So, you know, for instance.
Very good. Okay.
Grace,
Anyone?
ikaw sa Grace.
Ikaw sa Grace. Sige.
Nag-realize pa ko.
Sige, Grace.
Nag-realize.
What would you say?
Hold your dreams close to your chest. Kasi there are, like what they said, there are certain limitations that hindi madali ma-overcome. But to have that attitude and have that vigor and have that hope na something, one day you'll not to reach your dream, but you'll reach something fulfilling for you. So keep bettering yourself, keep doing what you love, and hope that you'll get fulfilled by it and content by it at the end of the day.
Ito na.
I'm going to stray away from those perspectives that they
Sorry.
that they have given.
Stray away.
Anyway, oh my God.
Sige.
Okay. So as for me, I think I'm going to stick with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. If I were given the chance to speak with the youth of Mindanao, I've been asked this question before. Do you think sustainable development is achievable by 2030? And it gave me a chance to realize and rethink the current status quo. And with this, I was able to navigate that it is unachievable. Honestly, realistically speaking, it is very idealistic to say that the sustainable development is possible by 2030. That's why the only thing that we can do right now is to make progress. And the progress that we can do is for us to work together. And we cannot do that without the help of the youth. That's the first thing I really want to say to my fellow youth in Mindanao. That there is a world out there that needs saving, a world out there that needs change. And with that, I want to inspire them, encourage them to support this movement for us to make progress. At least, even though it's not achievable by 2030, but at least we are going to reach that level of progress by that year 2030.
Okay, tapos na po.
So, fast talk. No, but this is I'm gonna put the topic like No, just to
A or
like,
B?
like no, I'm gonna throw a question. Like I need like quick lang na answers.
One word answer, sir. Like that? Or...
If you can, but just make it quick
No,
lang.
pero very fun, sir. Well,
Say one word na answer.
One word or phrase.
Would you agree ba kayo? But the question is ito. Just to think about it lang muna. If you had a chance to add or change something sa next na MOHSG, like MOHSG 57, what would you add ba sa program or in how we would handle things in the next na project? Sige.
I think
Quick lang. Ganito lang. Kanya lang. Sige. Or we can start na naman with Grace. Sige.
Kami ang mag-facilitate sa physical camp.
If you had the like kudos to our facility.
Yes,
I'm also part of the committee.
Yes, sir.
But if you had a chance to do like the power to do anything with the program, kahit ano, like how would you improve it?
Siguro, sir, I personally would have wished na sana na-implement namin. We had the chance to implement and to showcase sa accumulation yung mga projects namin. So, that would have been a great avenue for us to have action talaga.
Okay.
So, yes.
Okay. Ikaw, sir.
Maybe for me, sir, one thing that I would add is maybe on the activities throughout the 3-month program.
More
We need, sir, I think there should be points or equivalent points to the activities. Since this is also upholding, the essence that's sa MOHSG. So we need to, kasi we need to be more serious. And when we're saying MOHSG, mga good sir, it's all about talaga you showing what you're willing to sacrifice or what are you willing to give. So for me, it is much better if we put siguro points sa mga each and every activity para it's not just all about sa portfolios. Kasi for me, sir, portfolios, we're from different schools, so we have different opportunities. However, when we're in the same environment, we're having the same materials, resources, and
you're in a level playing field.
Sir. So we're able to navigate who's standing out, who is the good leader out of all the leaders. Sir. For me, other than that, sir, I would say it is a very well implemented project.
Yes, thank you.
I think there's 2 things that I can suggest. Number 1 is to immerse the children, the students, the MOHSGs in different activities. Because as what I have observed this year, we're only exposed to yung climate action, yung sa Whites, yung life below water, ganon. How about we immerse the MOHSGs in different SDGs and like real-life situations that say we're going to expose them in like depressed communities. I'm sorry for the term. But yeah, something like that. So that they can really see what's the problem in that situation and what they can do to help those people there. And another thing is I want to suggest na all the MOHSGs will gather together to create one project. Like, fulfilling magugayos yun na together, we can work together to make that one project na sabay jud ni tanan na na-implement na mo siya together. So, that's only additional lang sa project proposal, personal project proposals na mo. But it's actually very fulfilling to work together in one project. So, yeah, that's something that I want to suggest.
Something na legacy ninyo.
To have like moments like sa labas or like kami lang.
That's good. Kamo nag-plan.
Yes, sir.
And makita ang leadership yun.
Yes, sir.
How about you?
I don't know. Like,
like if you had
they
something.
have very good ideas. For me, is like to create a bond for like the MOHSGs. It's for me. I want to create a get to know kind of project, activity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Project.
So it's like having a school hopping for like every MOHSG, where like we can see like how they work in their natural environment.
Natural habitat.
They're like we can really see like
like
the very reason why they were
MOHSG.
like they were chosen by the school. So and like in the process we can get to know each other more pa ba, like get a deeper bond pa with each other. Yeah, I love you guys.
Those are amazing answers, no? Hopefully, like we'll get a chance then to get some of the points that you mentioned. I loved all of them. That could really help our future MOHSG projects in the future. I think especially kato sa mga Sheldon, that made I could relate to it. Like if to put everyone in a playing field, level playing field, to really emphasize the competition, but also to supplement everything that you guys said, na to have a project wherein everyone can work together and to create a bond and to see everyone in their schools, diba? And tawag ito. And yours was the having the time to actually implement the project proposals. Those are all great ideas, and again, would be hopeful with the grace of God, no? Amen. Na mahatag nato na in the next na project share na ato na pong i-declare si John Chin. Na-shock na lang siya. Ako na. But yeah, so I think that do we have anything to add ba? By the way, we have our project chairman here.
Sir.
Say hi, sir.
Say hi, sir.
Hi.
Very Lester Dumago.
Yeah.
So before I end, I would like to thank all of the committee members, no, under MOHSG 56. It was a planned and executed na program and project. Of course, sila Arman, RDC, Pierre, Sherwin, John Chin, Pat, Jordan, JV. Isa-isa mo na ako na pressure, to remember everyone. Basta, we will just put the credits here. Okay. So, guys, again, this is
MOHSG 56.
Again, wait lang. Introduce yourself again. So, guys, this was this was
Grace,
Sheldon,
Haya.
RJ.
and they are the
MOHSG 56.
Servant Leaders in Action.
Yay!